What's happening, folks, and welcome to another season of the Ajax Let's Play. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the series and you want to keep supporting it, hit the like button down below. I'll just continue viewing it as well, also supports the series in the channel. And check out the second series on the channel, Jedi Ford. I'm so happy I'm on PC with it now. It's so much smoother to play, and the Gato is just... it reminds me too much of FIFA, to be honest with you. But I'm loving the Jedi Ford and the way I'm playing the game now. I've doing more in-depth stuff. So today we've got the PSV game in Dutch Super Cup. We've got transfers to go through. So this could take a while. And the full live comms will be done for the PSV game. So yeah, we've got some transfers. We're going to go with the outgoings first. And then we'll do the incomings, which have been basically the title may indicate who our players come back in, but we'll get to that in a second. Outgoings first. These are the major ones anyway. Quincy Promes has left for £19.75 million. It felt like it was time to move him on. Due to the young players on the right hand side we've got, and obviously Maris starts and the young players we've got developing, and the fact that he's still a good age. He's always gone up actually a bit since he left us by like £6 million. Just felt that time was time for him to leave. It felt the right time for him to go and use that money to invest and cover the cost, maybe some other transfers that we're going to be doing. But yeah, great first season. Not a bad second season, but the third season it really kind of dawned on me that it was time to move him on. So yeah, best luck to him at Bournemouth. But yeah, sad that he's gone because he's even day one. But you know, time to move on. We sold Visako for like £14 million ish. I checked that actually while I'm on screen here. Yeah, £12 million. So basically made a £2 million loss on him roughly. Again, this was a sign that a sale that I did because I found a player to replace him. I remember I said in the analysis video, the season review video, I may bring a young right back in. Found one. And I just felt like it was time to move him on. Just so we can, again, kind of do what Ajax do in real life, which is kind of what we're doing really here, is selling some of the senior players off that we can get value for and bringing youth in, which is, I'm guessing, what Ajax do IRL quite a lot. I don't keep track of their transfers, but that's generally how I understand Ajax work. So yeah, you'll see why I've got rid of him in a second. Schurz was a player that just was on loan and didn't really fit my plans long term. We got how much for him? We got £14.5 million for him. Just felt like it was time to move him on with the obviously signs that I've made. And the way and the players I already have at the club, it just felt it was just a good deal to do and not to a rival in that division. So yeah, it just didn't really fit my plans really. But the big outgoing was David Neres. Now this was basically the scenario we had with Haaland. Every transfer window, it was coming a case where he was demanding to leave and get unhappy. And I thought, right, if we can get £50 million from him, I'll take it. Now, obviously, he was worth £40 million with us. I tried to get 60. I did get an offer from Spurs for £60 million, but it was heavily dependent on add-ons, like goals and things like that. And I thought, I'd rather take the guaranteed £50 million straight from Inter Milan. And if they came back in like 55 or something like that, I'd probably say yes to Spurs. But I prefer the straight cash all up front because they demand a lot as well from me. Yeah. I just felt it was time to leave, but you'll see why it's not actually a bad thing that he's left when you see the incomings. Let's get to the first incoming, which is the player I mentioned about before the season ended, about I'd done a pre-deal for somebody. I'm very excited about this deal. They got Umbacano. We signed him for £66 million. However, it's not all up front. It's like 30 and 30 or something like that. This is a player that I love. He's one of my favourite centre-backs on the game. He's got good marking, good tackling, the pace and strength are fantastic. I think he'll be really good for us. And he's been a long-term target. It's not all up front. It is staggered payments. And I think he's a player I've wanted to get in this team for a long time, and hopefully he'll do all right for us. I'm looking forward to seeing him and Martinez get a partnership together because I think he'll be really, really good for us. So yeah, big deal done for him, but I think it's a good signing, and hopefully it works out for us really well. Now onto the interesting one. The title kind of gives it away, maybe a little bit if you watch it from day one. He is back. Naki Unyuvar is in. This was not something I was planning to do this season, But it did become apparent that Neres was going to leave, and I explored this deal. Now, again, it's a big transfer fee for him, but again, it's not all up front, and we've bought a lot of money in, so we kind of balanced it out pretty well. I've been keeping an eye on this guy since the day he left. I was determined to get this guy back into the club at some point down the line, and we've done it now. He's going to be my main left winger, well, inside forward, and I think he'd be really good. He's just the one that got away. So hence the titled episode. So he's back, and he'll start today against PSV. Hopefully he'll kick on and do well. He's not been playing much Man City, so I was keeping an eye on that, and then I thought, you know what, with Neres going out, and other transfer fees, and I can negotiate installments, I think it's a good deal for us. So yeah, very happy with this one. So this is the next signing, Dede, a right back from Brazil. Wasn't looking to sign right back. I was going to stick with Visako next season, but then this guy popped up on the scouting overview. I was skipping through the, they acknowledge or disregard, and I looked at him and I thought, good potential, 2-star, good, love the pace, good tackling, good marking for the age he is, good positioning, decent determination. Thought, you know what, £8 million straight cash deal. It was 8.5, I think actually. Was it £8.5 million? Yeah, £8.25 million straight cash deal. And it just made sense to do it. I just felt like he will not be playing every game. We'll play games where we're playing against lower teams. I can maybe risk playing him, and then obviously if we get to a stage where Champions League obviously secured maybe back in the season and league secured or whatever, or we can't win it, I'll play him more. But I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good. I think it's a punt, but it's not much money. He's worth basically that now as well, and he's got good potential, good growth potential as well. So we'll see how it plays out, guys. And the final one was Yuki Kinoshima, or Yuta. We'll call him Yuta. It's just easier. I can't pronounce that last name. Not a player that I'm really thinking is going to do anything for us, but he just came up on a free transfer compensation deal. I think we paid not that much compensation for him, and the potential growth is really high. So it felt like a no-brainer really. This one, it's a bit of a punt. It might not work out, but it's not going to be a massive deal for us. Basically, in all the clauses we've got to pay them, we basically got this back if we sell him straight. So it's just a punt of a signing that just popped out of nowhere. And I thought, you know what, love the pace. He's a winger. Yeah, why not? So overall, we spent £137 million on players and bought £98 million in. So we're actually still balancing out quite well, which is what I was very happy to see. Obviously, the funny thing was the Unyavar deal, we got some money back because of the money we got for the Ceylon, whatever it was. So we got £8 million back from that deal, I think, where it worked out with the clauses. So not too bad. And obviously players out on loan, like this, I sold this Nicky Waker and Kislen Jim, never going to play for me. And a host of players out on loan. And Kenneth Taylor on a free, just didn't work out. Emerson out on loan. Durkin out on loan. Kick Perry out on loan as well. I'm going to do more loan deals in the interim period between in the season and the end. Today and the end of the season of transfer window. There we go. But yeah, I just want to get the main transfers done. Now I'm going to look at the loan players and get them out the door of who I want to keep. We have one issue with Madison. He has had interest in him from Man United and everyone else. He ain't going anywhere. I'm not selling Neres and him. And we've got one spot free on the bench, which is a bit annoying for us. But I may bring a youth player in that I don't want to loan out desperately and see how that plays out. So yeah, that's the team we'll go with today. Upamecano starts. Unyavar starts. I'm probably pronouncing the name completely wrong. But we'll see how we go. So see how it goes. I think we're still in 3D, I think, from the last episode. Yes, we are, from the end of the season. And again, the facepack's not on. I'm making a pledge. Next episode, they will be on. But it will be. Assertive. Gold winning trophy for them. And we'll get back onto the old 2D. Because that's what I prefer to use. Not that one. That's the wrong button. There we go. So yeah. So I think the business, it's always tricky for me. I think I've got £40 million now. It may be a case of me just going out en masse and buying any region I think is half decent with that £40 million. Though obviously, bear in mind that as long as they're decent, oh great, they're just walking through our defence here. It may be some case I just buy those en masse and if I can, or may as I can on mass, and then just develop them. But we'll see. We'll see. We've got business I want to do in the summer. I've got players out who want. I've got a player I want to leave, and I've got new. Oh, got balls to Mahrez here. Can you find the ball in the box? He can there. Also, Esposito as well. I didn't mention that in the beginning of this. He wanted to leave, but then he was okay with staying as long as he's going to be a star player, which of course he's going to be. So he's happy. Go to him. Are you kidding me? That would have been a very bad goal to concede. But yeah, so he's staying now because he wants to keep playing on your contract to reflect that. So he's going to be a star player anyway because he's the best goal scorer that season apart from Haaland. Dest on the right hand side, can find a ball in the box. Esposito, as I say it, he goes and knocks one 1-0 against PSV. Ajax won PSV 0, and Esposito's off and running for the season already. Unless you count this as the pre-season tournament game, but never mind. Good ball. I see the still being worked on in the background. Donald, good ball. Ronald, sorry. And then Esposito, first time shot. Oh, actually took deflection on the way through. That's annoying for them, but great for us. So 1-0, good stuff. Happy with that. Just want to see the youngster we brought back from because it really peeved me off. I didn't keep him because the City just off. He wanted to go to City, but it really annoyed me. It really started. It was a really bad start to the series for me because I thought, damn it, he's in here. It's not a goal, but it's just also. Can we just point out what's happened again here with Salah on the ball? I mentioned this before, I don't know if you've seen it a lot in the episodes. This ball from this area free kick, he does this all the time and he nails it. And it's a really good ball from Naki Unwa and he just marries us side foots it in for 1-0. I'm going to enjoy this kid, I think. I think he's really good for us and that's an encouraging start to him. This is PSV, second team in the league. And we're absolutely trouncing them so far. Partey, Dest, Kevin across, Esposito. Nearly 3. We're really kicking into high gear already. I want to really start the season off really well this year. Last year we had a bit of an iffy start and it made the league title race very difficult and good on the final day. So see the man more. I want to just be assured that we're going to just keep the form going in this match. Also, guys, I'm using a new audio setting where I just do some more post editing on the audio. So then the guys' mouth sounds a bit better. It might not much to you, but I can notice it. Esposito, need another goal. I just go into the bass and normalise a bit more, and it should be more deeper and cleaner. If it isn't, you don't notice it, then fair enough. But I think it is better. I'm a bit of a sound freak. I like to, really go in depth in that kind of thing. And I watch a scene on a film where the sound editing, I can appreciate good sound editing. There's a scene in what is it? Harry Potter, I mentioned before, where basically the way the sound is recorded for all the little bits that he does, like the sound quality is great. It's in the first Harry Potter film when he gets his wand, the sound of getting the box out and opening up. It's just, I don't know what it is about me and sound. I love sound. I'm not an ASMR fan, but like, just I can appreciate when I hear good sound editing. I really really like it. So I kind of like obsessed with sound on this. So I just want to see a third goal and I can probably relax a little bit. Partey. Here we go. Come on, mate. Cross inside. Hit it. I think I'm going to like him on that side because I think he's better than Neres in terms of his right footed and his inside forward. So I think we're going to enjoy him on that side. I think he's going to be really fun to watch. I just want to see him get a goal today. It'd be nice if we can get one today, Partey. Because in Mahrez, header there, wasn't it? Well, say where header. I'm in a volley for all I know. Dest, Ronald. Good ball with Vito. And good pressure. We dominated this game from minute 1, and there's not a single shot on goal at PSV, which is really encouraging. So good to have him back. Mahrez, Ronald. You'll see that pass all day long. First time cross, does it? This is what I want to see more of. The first time crosses from the wide areas. I don't want taking touches anymore. Because this is Ronald all day long into it. Look, gets the ball here. First time into the space. Go on, chase that, mate. And he gets there. And his first time. And then obviously that makes it easier for Esposito. He takes a touch there and waits. I think they close that gap off to Esposito. So, yeah. Good stuff. 3-0. Cannot complain at all. Nice and free kick. They still got going. Oh, dear. Maybe it's just me, and I'm bad at doing that kind of training. That's why they don't go in. Martinez, Partey. Good ball to Mahrez. Ooh, saying that, maybe it wasn't. But we'll go back though with Dest down the right hand side. Can you find a ball in the box? Nope. Oh, we can eventually. Mahrez, it's becoming a absolute thrashing here. And this is what we can do when we're on form. This is a bit fortunate that twice. Imagine blocking the ball twice and still seeing the goal from it. That's like a FIFA goal, isn't it? You block, and then the ball falls back to your opponent on foot and it goes in. Had that happened before. Madison a free kick. Kills it in. Sure, that can't count. Yeah, I was going to say. That felt dodgy, to say the least. I thought it was a foul. Not offside. Oh, the flick on there, yeah. I thought it was a foul. I didn't think it was an offside call. Just want to make sure we don't see the goal. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna make a change. Madison's coming off for Tago Almeida. Let's get the young right winger on. I did say, actually saying that. No, he's okay. He's not actually. He's coming off, and let's give Dest a rest and get Dede on. Let's give him a run out. Let's see what we can do. We're 4-0 up in this game. I doubt we're going to see 5 goals in the next 15 minutes with him on the right back position because he's half decent anyway. But I don't think we'll see much of him anyway because we need to see what happens if we get the ball wide and what he does with it. But I think we're going to see Jack North shit from him today. Which, keeper ball. There we go. Give it to the fullback. Oh, he's marked. He might still try it now. He might still try a ball to the fullback. Oh, interesting ball. Work though. Great ball. Tereshenko. Cuts inside. It's it. You know what? He's right-footed, so he's not going to cut inside his left. He's going to try and avoid that at least anyway. On the box. Esposito. 5-0. Esposito's got his hat-trick. What a performance. And what a great start we're having here. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm loving this save. It feels like we're managing... Oh, it's shocking marketing, isn't it, really? But yeah, what can you do? Just... When he's in that kind of form, you can't stop him. It's the same as Haaland was. When he's in that kind of form, you can't stop the guy. And actually, we're going to go to 3D now, because obviously we do get a trophy lift. I want to show that on screen. I'm assuming they're going to show it anyway. There we go. Another trophy in the cabinet. We're just dominating domestically. All we do is win Champions League still. So the pressure's off me in this save. For me personally, I've done what I wanted to do, was dominate the domestic side of things, which is what I've struggled to do on any save recently. So I've done that now. And now we can just hopefully try and build something fun and exciting and try and win European football. Try and do that. The series won't be defined as successful or not successful by me winning that or not. It'll be about, do I have fun in it and do we have a long-term series? We have some fun and interesting moments and interesting players and that kind of thing. My enjoyment is where I gain the success from the series from, me personally anyway. So, next episode, shall we come back for the NAC Breda game, because that would be a nice way to do an overview of the window that we've done if we've got any more players in, and then we'll come back and see what happens around this area here. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks. I will see you in the next episode. Hope if you enjoyed it, I hope you have enjoyed it. Hit the like button, down below, and if you're new here and you want to see more from this series, hit the subscribe button. And if you are new here, do you actually watch the episodes from the beginning and to the start, or do you just watch the current one and just take it from there? I like to watch the whole series when I'm spam watch. So anyway, that's how I do things. It's good how you do things as well. So thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. Bye bye.